Alright guys, today is the day for our $75 gift card giveaway. So I'm going to shake up my genuine Costco genuine plastic M&M jar. What do we got here? What do we got here? Alright, now that that's over with, guys, let's go ahead. Let me show you what we're working with. It's a pretty rare species of wood for this area right here. It is a type of pine. However, it's called Virginia pine. Let me show you what we're working with. Alright, guys, so this right here is going to be log number 2 we're going to end up cutting up. This thing's roughly about 12 foot long. This right here is the butt end of the entire tree, and she's about 17 and a half, almost 18 inches, which is pretty rare for Virginia pine. These things are also known as like scrub pine or spruce pine. They're very pitchy wood, and the grain is very hard, and it reminds me a lot of cutting spruce because there's a lot of sap pockets in it, and then whenever you're cutting through it, it gets very stringy very fast, and it'll eat up a blade pretty quick. So I'm going to be running a lot of diesel fuel as a cooling media and a media to keep the pitch off the blade. So this being 17 and a half, 18 inches in diameter, this is probably one of the biggest Virginia pines I've ever seen. So for the most part, these things grow to be probably anywhere from 8 to 14 inches in diameter and anywhere from 18 to 40 feet high at the most, 40 feet. The other log we're going to end up doing is 16 foot, and it's roughly around 9 inches on the small end. And the big end on it's about 10 inches in diameter. Interesting thing about these Virginia pines is it does have bark, scaly bark, but this stuff comes off in sheets, and the cambium layer is very close to the outside of the tree, which I think is pretty impressive. So let me go ahead and show you this other tree real quick, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So this is the butt end of the tree. This is that first log I showed you. And as you can see, the bark on it is really like a shortleaf pine. And then the further up the log you go, it starts getting into a smooth, scaly type of bark. This, the first log we got on the mill, the 16 footer, this is the top of that butt. And as you can see, it's pretty smooth, scaly wood. And then you get over here to where this cambium layer has just been rubbed off, and you see how much sap is in here. It's a pretty good bit. And then you can see the green cambium layer right in there. Now, for this 16 footer, we're going to cut this thing up into 2x6s, and for the 12 footer, we'll cut that up into some 1xs and some 2x6s as well. Grab yourself a glass of sweet tea, kick back, relax, and take in a little more real southern exposure. Let's do it. Alright guys, now that we ended up getting that done, let's go ahead and take a look at some of this wood we ended up getting out of it. Right off the bat, got some knots in there, nothing too big, nothing to pose a big problem or an issue. You can see it's pretty sappy in here. In fact, it's feeling a little sticky right now. All that sap starting to come out. It is some beautiful wood, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's hard as a brick for a pine. I'm going to show you guys something I've been asked about a few times, and I keep forgetting to show you. On that last cut that I made on that 16-footer, I ended up cutting it without using diesel fuel, which is my cooling media and degumming media, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to show you what has happened to the blade after one pass not using it. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but all that entire blade is completely gummed up now after one pass. I even got sap on the back of the tooth. So all in all, it really ain't bad as far as the getting lumber out of that log. We ended up walking away with 3 2x6 16-foot, a 1x4, and a 1x6 16-foot. So not too bad at all. Now let's go ahead and roll this 12-footer up here on the deck. Let's cut that up, see what we can get out of that. Okay, we ran that one pass with the diesel fuel. Let me show you the difference. Okay, as you can see right here, virtually all of that gumminess is gone with a single pass. Let's take a look at some of that wood that we ended up getting out of that 12-foot log. So we ended up walking away. Got a good sized knot right there. We ended up walking away with 5 2x6s and 1 1x6. And we also have 2 slabs we gotta take an edge off, but you can see that sap starting to come to the top already. Man, that stuff's sticky. genuine plastic M&M jar. What do we got here? What do we got here? Mr. Larry Downs. Let me know what address you want me to end up sending this card to. So, hope this helps you out. It's a gift from my family to yours. I hope this video has been educational. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would, please go ahead and hit that like. Subscribe if you aren't already. And we'll see you on the next video. God bless.